All right, today I am going to be answering the question, do harmonics work? That is a very common question people ask all the time. Vinny, you guys have harmonics in your algo box system, but I heard harmonics don't work. Well, where did you hear that from? Do you know what a harmonic is? Let's answer a few of those questions here today. Are they 100%? No. Is anything 100%? No. But let's go through some events here, just like today. On a Friday, the market's moving, it's hot. So the question is when the market is hot, do harmonics work? And I will tell you a lot of the times that is the first question is the market hot right now? Are algorithms moving the markets right now? If the answer is yes, then my proposal to you is you should look into harmonics and why. Now, mind you, our harmonics are unique in the fact that we are also doing predictive PRZs, which I'll talk about here as well. Make sure that you are taking notes through this video so that you understand what we're talking about. A PRZ, write this down. A PRZ is a primary component of a harmonic. PRZ, what is that? This is the potential reversal zone. Write that down. Potential reversal zone, that is your PRZ. So when we're talking about PRZ, that is what we're talking about. This is standard with harmonics. However, what do we have inside of AlgoBox? We have a P-PRZ. This is a predictive potential reversal zone. Now that's a lot of mouthful there, but we call it the PPRZ for a reason. This is exclusive to our system. This is predicting where the PRZ will be before it gets there, which is super advantageous if you are going to use this for either a target or anticipating a play coming up. Super, super handy. So, but let's get into answering the question, well, are harmonics even worth my time or effort? Again, is it the only thing I would use? No. Do we use it in combination? Absolutely. I always tell you guys, we have a phrase in our room that says, trade nothing alone, but is a harmonic worth your time? Well, I want to zoom into a few here just today, and you answer the question for yourself. I'm just going to show you it. I'm not going to sit here and debate with people about it. How about I just show? We're going to zoom in here and let's take a peek at a few of these that have shown up. So here's a pretty large harmonic right here. What's going on here? We've got the names are going to be here in the little text. Okay, so right here, going to be labeled right next to. I have them set to being next to the PRZ. You can adjust these. They can be at the beginning if you want them on the left, but I like to have them right next to the identifying PRZ. That is a diamond PRZ, and you can kind of see that the diamond harmonic was the pivotal pinpoint movement of this whole thing. Can you guys see that? Also, the cipher right here, the large cipher picked out this zone for the potential reversal zone. That's pretty darn close, wouldn't you say? 2 try rule for us, we would be able to enter in on that and take a nice ride down. You tell me. Again, I'm going to let you be the judge. Let me ask something. So on this bat, did it call the up move? I think the answer is pretty obvious. Yeah, that one did. That is a bat. How about this cipher down here? That is a green PRZ cipher. Harmonic nature of the movement, how the algorithms are moving the markets as they are collecting liquidity at these pivot points. Do you see this? I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain like what's inside of these. Now, are all of them 100%? No. Let's see a shark that did not work, right? This showed a shark right here. Did that one work? No, broke through. Did this one work? No, technically broke through. Did it work for a shark back play for us for T1? Yes, it did. How do we know that? As we play the shark back, we enter in on the back of the shark off of that back line right there, and target 1 is the front of the line. Now, so did we make something off of that? Could we have made something off of that? Yes. Would I have taken this exclusively by itself when the market's moving down, 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 down? No, we're not sitting here trying to catch falling knives. But let's just look at a few more. Did this cipher play call the up move? Pretty decent up move right there. It's about 20 ticks, not too bad. And for anybody who's counting handles and likes to talk in the terms of handles, which I kind of refuse to have our students talk in handles. I think it's dumb because handles are flexible depending on what market you're in, what instrument that you're on. A handle can be 10 ticks, it can be 4 ticks, it's all over the place. So to be more specific, I say that you should do it in ticks, but there you go. But in people who want to talk in handles, that's a 5-handle play right there off of a cipher. Now this cipher also had one of our infamous Fibella dots on top of that, which for us is called what? Pop quiz. Before I type it, before I write it, hopefully you said an HMD. This is a harmonic plus a dot, right? So this is a harmona dot, which is what we call it. That is the HMD, infamous for our system. Again, that is not something in any other system out there. That is exclusive to the AlgoBox trade system. Should we take that play? Yeah, I'm going to take that play. That's a good one. That's an HMD to the long side. Very nice. Let's look at a few more. So we're just going to scroll back here, and I'm not going to cherry pick these. Let's see if they were winners or losers. Okay, this is a diamond harmonic. Can you get any more pinpoint than that? Looks like that called the big down move to me. This shark cipher combo here, did that call an up move? Yeah. You know, now look, those are small, right? You see the small formation, but a smaller formation, smaller moves. Hopefully you should be able to pick up on that, right? All right, another little shark here. Maybe not necessarily a perfect one, okay? But do we see the formation? Yes. Do the markets move in harmonic shapes? Yes. What exactly is a harmonic shape? We're going to get to that here in a moment. If you are familiar with Fibonacci, you're probably going to love this. Or, you know, if you're a hater of Fibonacci, well, you're not going to like it either. But you can't debate with facts and proof and evidence. Let's take a peek here. Did this shark play? Was this the up move? Yeah. Did we ever even come back down into it? No. Is that 70 tick plus move? Yeah. Let's see. I'll use my measurement tool here for you so you can figure out what that exactly is. 90 tick move to the high right there off of that shark play. Now, mind you, that's a shark and a cipher. If you have the stop back behind the shark and you ride it until we see, I don't know, whatever your exit point is, if you're going to get a multi-target scenario, if you want to ride it up to the next cipher, like let's say that you're going to exit off of the next cipher, let's press this one right here and let's do a measurement up to the cipher. How many ticks is that? That's 41 ticks. Let me zoom in there. Maybe you can't see that because I'm on a 4K screen there. That Y value there, that's a 41 tick move from the shark just to the cipher if you want to exit on the next, if you want to play harmonics exclusively. But make sure that you've got speed, and I'm going to talk about speed here in just a moment, where you know that the market is hot, which is one of my first criteria. Is the market hot right now? Are we on the move? If we're on the move, then we're going to play it. If we're not, we're not. Did that one work? I don't know. That's the nice little cipher. How far did that one go? 40 ticks on a cipher. So for all the haters, particularly ICT, who is an absolute fraud and a con artist who just runs his mouth all the time and acts like he's an algorithm or something, really, really odd type of individuals. He's going off last night telling people that he's got handlers that only allow him to trade sim. Bro. Who's believing this stuff? Listen, if you're still following ICT, like seriously, you have to be a complete Muppet. What's a Muppet? A Muppet is a mouthpiece. Like you run your mouth, but you got no brains, right? Yeah, you got a hand up your butt and somebody's moving a hand around. Like that's why you're called Muppets. So anybody who's trading SMC, Smart Money Concepts, or ICT, they're Muppets. If you ever like go and track them down, you'll see they're like the very low class type of individual. And we're just gonna leave it like that. They love to personally attack people, and they can't trade. They have no track records, but they're like, oh, I passed the funding. I passed. Not interested. All right, let's see it again. Let's see some more. Sticking with the facts. Did that shark play call the move down? Yeah, it did. Did that bat play call the move up? Yeah. Did these bats call the play down? Yeah. Did this bat call the move down? Yeah. This one, questionable, but we moved a decent amount down all the way into the ideal entry location. Anybody who's been following us along with that knows what this is, right? This hot zone right here. What's that? This is off of our J-hook. J-hook play entry, boom, to the upside. Can you play that with the harmonic down into it? Continue on. Again, I could show you these time after time. Here is a combination shark butterfly. Again, these are our favorite kind when they've got multiples in them. Let's see what the measure on this guy is here. If we want to go all the way to the pivot down to a green dot, which would be an exit, that's 67 ticks. So yeah, we got quite a few of these. Now let's go all the way back to the beginning where we were to see, kind of the current series on a Friday, see, how well these go and how can we filter some of these. So some of the filters are using multiples. I already showed you guys the harmonidot with the dot scenario. Now let's look at what I kind of call an activation point. So right here we have a huge delta, which also at the same time we get a big fat 10 on our alpha omega crosses. So this is a nice combo that tells us, all right, algorithms are active now. Let's see. Let's take the next play. Simple thought like that. Next one that came up was a green dot. Is that viable? Yeah. Nice little push-up move right there. Let's measure the move. Just for that move alone, that's 51 ticks off of the next move. Now, that means we're also going to take the next harmonic. What's the next harmonic? Nice shark play right here. Shark play calls the move all the way down, red dot entry. Now we've got, this is our initiation that says we've got enough volume for, okay, boom, the algorithms have collected enough contracts to start their move. Boom, we get the shark cipher. Boom, now we got a shark move. Boom, back up and out. Moving down here, we blow through these. Remember, after this, all we're trying to do for us, we want to try the next one. Now, do I have an activation point here for this one? No. So can we skip it? Yes. Let's see our next one that has an activation point. All right, do we have an activation point for this one? Yes. What do we have? On the delta, we have a shift. What's that called? Delta shift. Oh, delta shift. Do we take the next play? Yes. Boom. Easy. Cipher bat, play it down. You think, oh, that's not very much of a move. Are you sure? 62. Blue dot, nice play up. Let's not carry on to those. Let's talk about specifically, we're following in on harmonics today because that's our focus. Are the harmonics worth your time? This is the question we're answering here today. So inside of this crab PRZ said a potential reversal inside of this zone. Did it get it? Looks like it did to me. Let's look at those combos. The killer combo. Another combo. Here we go. Shark crab zone with 2 power dots inside. Is this the best entry ever? Yes. Absolutely. This one gives you all kinds of confluence and confidence to take a play like this. This literally is calling bottom right there and the ginormous move up. Let's see how many ticks that is from the blue dot entry on the HMD to the next red dot. That is 86 ticks. Continue to run up if we're getting out on that next crab. Let's see what the back of the crab can get us. That is 122 ticks. I'm going to zoom in so you can see numbers. There they are. 86 and 122 called by harmonics plus just a little something something. Now let's say that you didn't. Let's say that we play this as a double shark with an HMD to the short side. Did this one call the move down? I'm just strictly showing you evidence. Now back down to the shark back. How big is that? That is 65 ticks on NQ while the NQ is in movement. These are back to back to back, folks. And no, our system does not repaint. You want to see the ones that break through? Yes, like these back here. Do they repaint? No. Do these repaint just because this one got broken? No, it's still there. You can see the ones that fail. However, can you filter and get good ones? Yes. Are they worth your time? I believe so. That's my personal feeling on it. I can see it. It's just in the evidence. I'm not trying to go, do I have to make it work? Do I have to fight it? No, it's there. It's clear to me that they work. It is right there on your screen. Ours are adaptable. It's another thing about like just harmonics in general. You have to be careful with those. Inside of AlgoBox, we have adaptability internally. Every 4 minutes, we are doing an optimization internally. So ours are better. Quite frankly, our harmonics are better. And we use lossy join logic. So fuzzy logic is a whole conversation of other days. You guys can come and have a chat about some other time or go study it a little bit. But being precise, I'm going to show you guys what these come from. But let me show you one more thing here. A scenario like this. So you see the gold, see how it's gold? It's not green or red. Most of the time, our harmonic PRZs are red or green. So what is it when we have a gold? This is like using a red light, green light system, or you're coming up to a red light. Yellow light means get ready. This is a get ready. This is what we do ahead of time. All of our harmonics will draw PRZ targets for you. And I say targets because if I entered in on that blue dot, do you see how I could use that cipher as an exit point for a target? We can use it for that. We can also anticipate that if we are already looking for a short because, the market seems to have, been, looks like we've been taken down. I want a good spot to get in on a short. Well, do you see if I was using a harmonic entry, we hadn't had one in a while here, right? Nothing. Oh, all of a sudden, boom, there's going to be a cipher harmonic right there. Do you see how you could potentially, again, I say potentially, because again, nothing is 100%. I could come in and take a shot right there with a little quick stop right behind it for a target down below. You see how that's about a 3R, maybe 4R, all the way down to just to the bottom, and that's not even including a break if you've got a runner. Let's figure out like, well, what is the move here? If I got the blue dot entry and I'm gonna go just to that one, because again, this is a small one, but that is a 26 tick potential. So are you good with 25 ticks? When was the last time you're just hitting 25 ticks at a time? This is why our system particularly is better. In my opinion, we draw it ahead of time. We are giving you the PPRZs. The answer for the question, do harmonics work? I don't know. I'll leave the question to you. You answer down in the comments down below if you want to debate it or have a question about it. Pull them up on your own charts. You can install our 2-week free trial, see it for yourself. Let me show you guys what a harmonic is. Let's go into the study of a harmonic. Let's look. Okay, so I would encourage you to do some quick studies on this alone. You can go and Google this. I just did a quick Google, was a harmonic structure in day trading charts, and you get lots of pictures of those setups. These, again, I did not invent these. We just made them better, okay? Here's kind of a general list of these, but what you've got inside of these is you've got multiple Fibonacci levels. Okay, for all you Fibonacci fans, and I find it, again, disingenuous where, ICT goes over there and he's like, oh, I got the 15%. It's like the weakest. I mean, it's just such a simple, like the stuff that ICT talks about is such a, just simple stuff. He just makes it sound complicated, so you guys will sit there and waste your time with him. He uses time sunk theory. The longer you spend in his garbage, the longer you'll stay around. Because you feel like, well, I've already sunken this much time into my stuff, so I guess I better stay around. It's BS. Notice the numbers, 786, 1618, 127. These should be all numbers that you're familiar with with as even an SMC student. You guys are dealing with Fibonacci levels. I know you're always like, oh, I got an FVG, and FVG is just a support and resistance level. You guys don't understand what gaps are. You guys don't understand any of that stuff because ICT just BS's you all day and gives things new names. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Genuinely, like if you really want to understand what is in these, this is a complex structure, and this also is the algorithm that is moving markets when they are seeking liquidity. They are moving around in these levels, which is why Fibonacci levels are one of the things that a lot of people trade off of. Imagine you could do multiple Fibonacci's all lined up. Like first we went from a 78.6 to 1618 to a 50% up to a 618, and then we went to 127 extension. Wow, that like that the market is moving in a series at that moment. You understand that? This is what a harmonic does at the end of the day. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here doing this stuff. Again, they make it very, very clear if you start to look at any of these, here's your 78.6 measurements. All of these are precise, but imagine not having to do these by hand. The hard part is doing these by hand. You don't want to have to do these by hand, but you understand, like people who are saying that this stuff doesn't work, and ICT's out there, oh, it doesn't work. Bro, you don't even have a track record. Who claims that they've been trading for 30 years and that doesn't have a track record? Last night, again, going off on saying that he has handlers that only allow him to trade sim. Bro, you guys need to wake up. I feel sorry for anybody who's still believing that garbage. It's hilarious to me. Go do a little study on harmonics, understand that these are just multiple fib levels being touched. And yes, they are structures that repeat over and over again. And for those of you guys who think that, repetition, see if it doesn't repeat in the markets. Well, sure, you can find anything on the left-hand side of the chart. Doing it in real time is where the rubber meets the road. That is the difference between you guys in SMC and you guys being, look at me, I passed the trader funding. And then, 3 months from then you're blown out. If you don't have a track record, you don't need to come and talk to us. Okay. If you want to come and have a track, bring us a track record. I believe you need a track record of at least 1 year personally, but listen, I can't even find an SMC student who can give me a 5 or 6 month track record. Most of them are blown out in 90 days or less. 97% of ICT and smart money concepts traders, 97% of them, like they are worse than any other traders from a statistical, again, if you care about stats, are statistically worse than any other trade group that's out there. I feel sorry for them. The answer of the question for today is, do harmonics work? Are they worth your time? Well, I personally think that they are. Now let me talk about how this fits into our plan here real quickly. Again, this is off of my 3s time frame here. Is this my main entry chart? No, I use these for a higher time frame, bigger picture moves. I personally, if you guys have been watching me on my live streams, I will come into zones and I will take picks. I will take shots at it using particularly the Enigma system now. Very, very powerful inside of zones or double cross double moves at the bottom of zones. You guys know how I play those entries, getting those immediately. We've got lots of play setups. This is a nice one, a divergence plus a Fibella dot, literally calling the high on the 89 range. Every one of these bars is worth nearly 100 ticks. This is, a multi-thousand tick drop off of our setups. Pretty darn cool. Harmonics part of our suite? Yes. Do I believe that they have merit? Yes. Do I see it on a regular basis? Yes. You can't, it's undeniable. You will see them. Do some of them fail? Sure. Like that one right there. That one work? No. Blew straight through that. Let's see another one that failed. That one's a winner. Okay, this one. We kind of blew right through it. Now, did we pop up and out of it for a few bars? Yes, but we ultimately came down. But look how we do the combination. This is a diamond dot play. We taught you guys we have a diamond dot strategy. Diamond dot all the way up. Now we take the pink dot, double dots into the rivers for the down move. Again, this is high time frame. These are 89, I'm sorry, this is 39 ticks, 40 ticks per bar right here. Huge moves. Do harmonics work? You tell me in the comments down below, but I don't think there's any debate anymore. Do you?